this book, this fabulous book called The Go Green East Harlem Cookbook. My first question is, what inspired you to create such a book?
Well, this book is part of a larger initiative that our office, in conjunction with community leaders in East Harlem, came together with the mission of reducing the severe, terrible health conditions in the community. We recognize that East Harlem has the highest rate of asthma among children. 1 out of 3 kids have asthma. 1 out of 4 adults have diabetes. We have an obesity crisis in the community. In fact, out of all the neighborhoods in Manhattan, this is the neighborhoods where people have the highest health risk in the borough, and one of the highest health risks in the country. So we created an initiative, Go Green, where we involved over 100 people on a Go Green steering committee, hospital people, health professionals, community board members, neighborhood activists, and we really worked hard to try to reduce the health risks in the neighborhood. In the first few months, we were able to work with Mayor Bloomberg to get a commitment to open a $3.5 million standalone, state-of-the-art asthma center for children. We were able to work with Bette Midler and the Parks Department to plant trees throughout the neighborhood. East Harlem doesn't have enough trees, and trees are so healthy.
Yes. And
we were able to work with local not-for-profits and developers to create a 500-person Go Green building development protocol. We had a 500-person conference where people came to learn about cogeneration, green roofing, all this great technology that's being used in other communities, right. And we want developers to consider that in East Harlem. So we reached out to the business community and local restaurants and community leaders and said, why don't we look at healthy eating? Give us a healthy recipe. So if you're a Dominican restaurant or an African restaurant, give us a healthy recipe in your culture. And then we went to people in the public housing developments and different buildings, the people who cook in the neighborhood, and said, you give us a recipe, your favorite dish, and we'll have a nutrition school sort of look at the recipe and create a healthy dish out of it. And we then went to the International Center Photographer, and these young kids spent the summer taking pictures in El Barrio of all the people who contributed the recipes, and then we published the book. It was called the Go Green East Harlem Cookbook. It's in English and in Spanish, and it really highlights the beauty of the community, the people in the neighborhoods, the restaurant owners who struggle mightily to stay in business, as well as the neighborhood leaders who are so much part of the community.